An Ishpeming author's new book revisits the 1926 Barnes-Hecker mine disaster through the perspective of those closest to it. MyUP's Jessica Goska gives us a look at the enduring legacies.
November 3rd, 1926. Tragedy strikes the small mining town of Ishpeming. 51 people die in the collapse of the Barnes-Hecker mine, the deadliest industrial disaster in state history. Nearly a century later, conversations with victims' relatives across 17 states and 5 countries reveal the stories of those touched by the disaster collected in a new book, Enduring Legacies, revisiting the Barnes-Hecker mine disaster of 1926.
Early on, my intention was simply to collect the oral histories and to help to bring the pictures and things that they had into the historic record. But as things progressed, there was so much more that I learned from the families and so much of a greater appreciation for my own history, for the history of my hometown, the town where I still live to this day. The breadth of the stories goes so far beyond the men who were lost.
Ishpeming native Mary Tippett lost her paternal grandfather in the mine collapse. She devoted 9 years to Enduring Legacies, which takes readers into the kitchens the morning of the disaster. It lists the names of those who died and their spouses, gives the stories of 26 men who perished and the lone survivor, and details the recovery efforts made by the mining company and the community following the collapse.
This is as whole as we can make the story be. I hope that readers will come away feeling that they have been made whole by what they see.
175 restored photographs, many published for the first time, depict the faces of those whose stories appear in the book. Tippett hopes their narratives provide a broad understanding of the tragedy and its lasting impact.
When we can see the faces of people, we start to see their humanity. And so it's my hope that in generations that come after us, descendants can look in this book and say, oh, look, that's my family.
Enduring Legacies is available at Upper Peninsula Libraries, online at the publisher's website, modernhistorypress.com, and in audiobook has an August release date. For MyUP News in Ishpeming, this is Jessica Goska.